Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see Margaret is out there. I'm so happy to have you part of the broadcast this morning. Champions, we are about to start our Monday morning motivation, and I am coming off of a Tony Robbins event. Super excited. I have a lot to share with you this morning, and the topic is how to grow your business. Ooh, it was a great week. I am so excited. This is the last of my Welcoming the End of Summer series because next week is the week where we're going into Labor Day. I will have my end of, well, it's not going to be the end of the year. It's kind of the end of the year, you guys. I don't know about you, but after August, we hit September and then boom, it might as well be January because things move so fast these days. And all of a sudden, we've got the holidays. So we got to start planning now. So September, I'm kicking off the month with a masterclass. It will be after the Labor Day weekend, and it is going to be what moves us into the plan I have for our group for the next year. So many of you know I took the summer off to plan and decide how I could best serve this community, and boy, am I excited. So don't forget, if you're watching live, to comment #live, maybe put where you're watching from. And even if you're watching on the replay later, love to have you comment and let us know that you also were getting this information, and so that I can reach out to you and check on you and see how things are going. So we're going to get started right away with a presentation. Some of you know that over the summer, I did my replay series and I played a lot of my older videos. And I did that so that I could see and communicate more with people in the real time. Because when I'm in StreamYard, while I love that I can put the banners on and control some different things than I can in Zoom, I wasn't too excited about the idea of being able to work on Facebook. For some reason, it does not show me the comments real time. Waits until afterwards, which is pretty frustrating. So as a result, I am, okay, and Margaret is on and she's saying, good morning, and I'm so happy to have you. So what I was saying is I'm going to put us on Facebook really quick, and then I made a video for us for this section because I was super excited last night, and I wanted to catch that enthusiasm and excitement and get it captured in the moment. I do want to say that I'm trying to find the group here. I do want to say that it's very important that I teach what I learned, because those of you that are starting businesses, this is amazing material. 5 days in Tony's world, just bringing in all of the information that he has to pour out on entrepreneurs was incredible. But I also know that not all of you are starting a business. You might be trying to grow a relationship or grow your finances. Those are all areas that I've worked in the past, so I'm happy to help. But if you specifically would like information on the business mastery side of it, tap me out, like send me a direct message, and I will find some time for us to meet, and I'll share about the things that I learned, because it was pretty incredible. But the video that I'm about to play has much more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I am posting us up into the feed, and sorry that took so long. And then we're going to get ready. So I'm going to go ahead and start the screen share, and I hope you enjoy. And I have lost it. How interesting, because it was just there for me. Okay, let me do this one more time. I'm sorry, you guys. You know what? Nope, definitely dropped it. The good news is, and one of the reasons why I went to this replay plan, is that when I do that, it will allow me to, you know what? I'm just going to play it as a video file, to cut this out and not have it be a part of this presentation. And then I can use my videos for something later. So I just want to say that I appreciate your patience as I find where I'm looking for my file here. and get us started this morning because it's Monday and we all need to start this week off in a high state with all of the good things that we are capable of on our mind. So here you go. Are you joyfully celebrating your growth? I'm celebrating, as you can see from the balloon background behind me. I actually just changed it out because it used to be the senior leader background from Tony Robbins Business Mastery. Yep, I just got done. And oh my goodness, I am so excited. It was an amazing event, like all of his events are. And you'll notice I'm sporting an orange shirt. I am a senior leader now. And while I don't have the official shirt, which is why I can be showing you, I earned my spot in the environment there. And I just got to tell you, I love it. And so the end of our big event, we had a big dance celebration. We had a dance party all weekend. And if you've done any of Tony's work, you'll know that it's an amazing environment. And one of the things that kept coming up over and over again was the topic of greatness. You guys know that I love that. And so they talked about growing into your greatness. And I wanted to talk today about how to grow into your greatness. So what ways do you think that you are growing right now? Love to hear it. Put it in the comments. We're going to, and some of you may not know what greatness is, or my term for greatness. So greatness is your talents, your skills, your unique abilities that only you have. You are uniquely designed for greatness and a purpose. And with your greatness, it shines from within. It's your authentic self. It's who you are meant to be. And when you embrace that greatness, it's not hard to do because you're being you. What's hard to do is to pretend and do all the things that the world tells you. You have to be this way. You have to do this thing. When you are authentically yourself, you are living in your greatness. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about a seed and what a seed needs to grow as a metaphor for how we grow our greatness. So what does a seed need to grow? I can think of one really important thing, and that's water. What's another thing that you can think of? You probably said sunlight. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, we've got some artificial ways now, but old school, sunlight was the way. And the environment, right? Some of that is soil. That's what most of us would go to, but we have other mediums that you can grow a seed on. Might not be as lasting, might not be as successful, but we're going to call it our environment. So let's see how that translates into what you need to grow your greatness. The very first thing is to believe in yourself. I'm going to call this the water, because you have to have a relationship with who you are, know who you're meant to be, right? Your identity is like the water. And the fun thing about seeds, you guys, is they lay dormant for a long time until they're put in the right conditions. And one of the ways that you can jumpstart growth is you can put it into water. You can immerse it. You can soak the seed in water, and it will soak that up. So what you need to do is put yourself in situations where you are soaking up the belief in yourself. So be thinking about how you can do that. That's your water. And it can be hard for those of us that have been playing negative tapes that might say that you're not in the place where you're meant to be, that you haven't succeeded in the way that you thought you would by now, or even just negative information from other people that you have accepted as truth over the years. It tends to not work, right? And we don't want that. But what we do want is ingredient number 2, and that is the sunshine. Now, the sun is an energy source, And we need really strong energy as we step into our greatness. What you need to do in the sunshine phase is to see, you need the sun for that, light anyway, see yourself as the person you are meant to be. Now, this is really important. You have to future trip. You have to project yourself into the persona that exemplifies all the things that you know you are. Maybe you're a little shy about putting them out there. Maybe you haven't got all the skills you need yet, or you think you don't. Whatever it is, you want to see yourself already as that person you're meant to be. And it's literally like you step into that role. Think of it if you were an actress and you had a role to play. You would study the role, what your lines were, how you would look, how you would hold yourself. And when you stepped out on stage, that's who you would be. And so you need to do that in your life. You need to imagine the person that has all the things that you want to have, that does all the things that you think are successful, that accomplishes the things that you know you're meant to accomplish. And when you step into that person, everything will change for you. And you'll start doing things from that person's viewpoint. And you'll start to notice a real change in how things go. So we have our water and we have our sunshine, and then we have our environment. And I'm going to say that when the environment is right, this is when you have your breakthroughs. So this is where you grow. This is where you develop and change. Your success depends on your environment. And what you want to do is assess those 3 areas of your life and decide where it is you are right now. The first 2 are believing and visualizing your life. And that comes from within. But the last one, your environment, that's who you surround yourself with. That allows you to put yourself in the right place for growth. And if you change any of those things right now, you are going to start to see change. You are going to see transformation. You're going to see momentum. And I want that for all of you guys. So put in the comments below, how are you growing? What are the things that you are doing today that are leading to your greatness? It takes baby steps. It is a development process. We didn't all, turn into women overnight. We had to start out as an infant and grow into who we are today. But I want to know, how are you growing into that future person? What steps are you taking? And that, my friend, is how you grow into your greatness. All right. I almost exited myself from the feed, which would not have been fun. So heart attack averted. I hope you guys liked that. And I hope that you'll take the time to answer the ways that you are currently growing. Sometimes it takes us a while, right? Like we got to really think about it. I have noticed a trend in women, especially, that we tend to not recognize our growth, just like our kids, right? We see them, they're with us every day, and we don't recognize how they've gotten stronger and bigger and taller, and they start to grow up. I had a dream about that just the other night. I saw my child as my youngest as a baby, and then I turned and looked the other direction, and all of a sudden he was current age. And it was this beautiful recognition of he's still my baby, but he's a big baby now. So I love it. We've got, I'm pretty sure this is Maria. Yes, she's nurturing herself with a mentor. I say no when I want to, and I feel myself growing. That is so perfect. So that environment is so important, surrounding yourself with those important people. And then Margaret says she started doing the things she loves to do at her own pace, and she's loving every minute that I do it. I love that. I love that. Okay. And then Janine, I'm so sorry to hear this. She says she's found out that she needs chemo. She believes in food as medicine. I think a lot of us on this channel do, for sure. As we get older, we recognize that food is our medicine, and it's so important to reach that place. So she's changed her diet and she's writing about her experience. Yes, don't do it alone. That would be so detrimental. So I'd love to hear about your growth, you guys. That is amazing. And if you would like more information about what I have planned for the community coming up, I would just go ahead and put #growth. The real information will be coming out soon. I'll be starting up my emails again, so you'll be getting the email information as well. We're going to kick this year off amazing, and I've got some really fun things planned for us. So you guys, I love you. I love the energy that we have together. I love this environment, and we can make this the best community. I am ready to rock and roll. I hope you guys are too. And with that, have a fantastic Monday. Have a great start to your week, and we'll see you next Monday for sure. All right, you guys, take care.